I don't know where do I put this? I don't. Where do I? Where? I'm
Well,
so
just why don't you put it on the?
What?
Just give me this.
Ah!
All good. Is this a good spot for it, you think?
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween! Ooh.
Ah, that hurts.
Hurts you? I don't want to just staple my cheek. What are you talking about?
Pop magic. Pop magic. Pop magic.
Welcome to Pop Magic. I'm Krystyn. This is Kyle.
Kyle. Our guest today is JENN O. She's been on America's Got Talent, tour manager for Richard Cheese, Carrot Top, Amazing Jonathan, European tours.
The list goes on and on and on. So we are now going to talk to the lady, the goddess, Genocide.
What up, Jen?
So everyone always asks us how we got into magic, and we're really sick of it. Jen you don't do magic. She does sideshow, and you want to talk about that.
Yeah, sideshow is almost the exact opposite of magic, where sideshow is all about convincing the audience that what you're doing is real. And so when you see someone swallow a sword or eat glass, your eyes don't believe it. Your mind can't believe it's happening. So the goal is to actually flip the magic on its ass, basically. And how do you convince someone that yes, I really am swallowing a sword that goes down to here, and it's not something that's a retractable illusion or prop.
Now, this isn't something like roller skating or baseball. Like, how did you just decide, oh, I'm gonna start eating glass and swallowing swords?
Well, I'm personally not a sword swallower, but I saw a freak show a long time ago. This guy, Sean Critchfield, actually. And
We know him?
I saw him, yeah, I saw him breathing fire, and I went, you know, I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to do it.
When was that?
Oh, I was, we'll say, well over 16 years ago, probably about almost 20 years ago.
Wow.
And so I just
So
saw
you were
it,
young.
and very young. And I'd always been so impressed, you know, National Geographic and a book called Modern Primitives, seeing people doing this outrageous stuff and going, you know what? Wow, the body can actually do that? Like, I could do that? And so I basically started teaching myself, started researching it just like you do with any other thing that you become obsessed with, you know, and here I am.
Now, how does that like affect you know? Because like as a magician, I was very popular.
Oh,
in school
with the ladies.
Clearly.
This for you. But how did that affect your like school life and you know? Hey, did it get you the guys? You know?
No, not even remotely. Besides the fact that I'm 6'3", I breathe fire, I carry a concealed weapons permit, and I, you know, work with dangerous stuff, and I drink like a sailor and talk like a sailor. They tend to run away screaming, which is good. You know,
okay.
you know, let them run. If they can't handle the fire breathing, they're probably not cool enough to hang out with anyway.
That is true.
So what makes a genocide-worthy man? Besides obviously being able to handle all this.
You got to be tall enough to ride this ride. That's part of it.
Sure.
Soon I will actually have a tattoo up there that says you must be this tall to ride this ride. And really just got to be your own person, and most importantly, if you can make me laugh, because I'm a pretty goofy. But what is?
I'm all skin and bones today.
There's no skin on that, Kyle.
I'm all bones today.
Put a little meat on those bones.
Oh!
I can see right through you.
Right? Is that what you're looking for?
No.
So tell us.
Think so. A for effort.
Well then, how did you create this character Genocide? Because I mean, there are plenty of people who do sideshow, but you take something that could be some like eating glass, and you make it so uniquely Genocide.
Well,
what's that process?
My grandma actually came up with the nickname Genocide, which is like
Your
the coolest
grandma?
thing in the world. Yeah, we were trying to
about
figure
it.
out something, and it was like Gen, Italia, hallucinogen, pathogen, you know, and we couldn't come up with one. And she called me. She's like, I got it. JENN O, and if you put an apostrophe in there, it'll show your Irish heritage. And I was like, oh, sold. So that's when I was like 15 or something. It's been set since then. And I've also worked as like you said, as a tour manager. I do a lot of production, so I see not only the work on stage but also off stage. So anybody, if they wanted to, could get on stage and do magic or perform sideshow or dance or play with fire. But if you don't present it in a way, it's the production that really makes it something unique, that turns it into a demonstration of, look, I can do this crazy stuff, into something where people just can't take their eyes off of it and they're kind of questioning themselves going, wait, what the hell's going on? This is awesome. So I just try and bring in as many different production elements as possible and really think through the act itself and try and present it to, you know, sword swallowing and fire breathing and glass eating and stuff's been around for a long time. So trying to reinvent it along the lines of magic, it's very hard. But.
So like if I met you for the first time, I went up and I'm like, hey lady, what up? Like that. What would you? And I say, what do you do for a living? What would you tell me?
I'm a sideshow performer. I'm a freak show host, MC. I'm a belly dancer. I'm a fire dancer. I'm a tour manager. I'm a live sound engineer, and I drink whiskey professionally.
That is awesome.
I think I left one out. But that might work.
Well, hey, actually, I think we have a game.
Yeah, I think it's time for a game.
I like games.
This game is known as Trick or Treat. As you can tell by these spooky decorations around us.
Okay, Jen, trick or treat?
Treat.
Okay, you get a piece of candy.
Kyle, that's really what you prepared.
Well,
You're going to give her candy?
What? Is that not good?
You should know me by now that candy is not the kind of thing that I'm talking about when I want a treat. Wrap that sucker up for me.
Oh, gosh.
All right. So a lot of people always ask, you know, again, with Sideshow, they're assuming that it's an illusion. Do me a favor, Krystyn, help me out with this guy. And so, you know, it's nothing I use is sugar glass, everything completely real. So, this is a real glass.
Ah!
Yeah. And,
Ooh!
Mr. Spooky Pants is very spookified. And so now...
So what are you about to do right now?
Well, if you give me a second, I'll show you.
That's okay.
Okay, so we got broken glass. Obviously, this is not, you know, sugar glass. Feel free to check it out.
That is real. That is real.
So now, what I do is I just kind of look around for a piece that looks extra special tasty.
What does that look like?
Well, it's one of those things that
it's
it's
a
like...
treat. Good
It is
Kyle.
a treat.
Thank you.
know?
See,
Thanks.
I know what I'm doing around here.
Inadvertently sometimes. But.
Oh, you're so sweet to him. It's precious. Don't make him cry. Okay, so, you know, it's just something after doing it for years, you tend to find a piece that you know will just resonate with you. So
that looks good.
This one, it's a good vintage too. Good choice, Kyle.
Thank you.
All right, so basically, I'm gonna eat some glass. Okay.
That's okay.
You okay?
I'm good.
You sure?
I'm good.
Deep breath. Brace yourself.
I'm good.
I know you look terrified.
I'm good.
Terrified. Okay, here we go.
Ah,
My dentist loves me.
I'm sure. Oh, that's gross. It's my jam.
So, good girls don't swallow. They gargle. Okay. And so now I'm going to swallow it.
Okay.
And you'll see there's still some particles. There's still some little stuff in there.
Love it. It's gone.
All gone. Like, I'm
Swallowed.
not pocketing it in the side of my cheek
That's
with a squirrel or anything.
Freaking awesome.
So there you go. That's my
Wow.
thanks
Well,
for a
I'm
delicious treat.
Glad we got
That
a
is
treat. And we have so many more treats coming up with Genocide, so please don't go away.
Don't
We're
go
going to find
anywhere.
out mishaps, crazy experiences you can't even imagine.
Magic.